sure you're gonna be quiet?
Yes.
Alright. Anyway, I gotta tell y'all about this video. She talking about something. It was cannabis all over. It was cannabis. It smelled marijuana. I smelled marijuana. And I know I'm wrong for saying it like that, but that's how I read it. Okay? That's how I read it. I said, where? Weed in your house. Where? Where? Hey, this is another video from Dre. I am her. She is I am her. Coming at you with a story time. How about it? AirBNB. Let's talk about it right now. First Airbnb trip. First time ever doing it. I was, I want to try something. I've been hearing about it for years, but I've never really done it myself. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's, my husband was like, you know what? Let's go and just get away for a little bit, a couple of days. Refocus, get those creative juices flowing. Let's go. Let's try something different. I live in Riverside County of California, Southern California, and it is like nothing but desert. It's hotter here. We ain't by no water like that. Not we're inland, so we're right in the middle. And so we're not by the beaches and stuff like that. So you have to drive to those places about an hour away. So anyway, it was like, okay, let's do that. Because this heat ain't been right, Shane. You said you was going to act right now. What? Let mom do this video first. Hey, it's organic. Ain't nobody got time. Look, I try to do this. I can't. But anyway, so we get to the place. Okay, so I went on AirBNB, the app. It's my first time doing it, and I'm strolling through it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find something really nice. So we went to Orange County. We went to Irvine, city of Irvine, and it was right by the Irvine Spectrum Center. I think that's the name. Okay, very nice area. It was real cute. But anyway, before I was doing all that, I was looking on the app. So I'm on the app. I'm looking. I'm like, okay, this is what's up. And I said, let's pick this one. It was like 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, you know what I'm saying? Nice little condo. It was a cute little condo. So it was like, okay, let's try this out. Okay, so like I said, I went online. It was really easy peasy. You just kind of pretty much read through it, go through the amenities, see what you like, and then you just reserve it, So I think I did it the same day that we were going. It was just kind of like a spur of the moment thing. He was like, hey, let's go. So I went on, did it, no problems. Checked in before 3. I think it was at 3, but I checked in before 3. We got there in no time. So we get there, and after you pay and everything, they give you addresses and everything, just for FYI. And so when I was kind of like pulling up, she kind of gave directions on how to get there. Of course, use your GPS, of course, but like how to get in her apartment building, how to get in her garage gate, all that stuff was provided, And she told me where the key was. I was like, okay. She hid it in the garage, and I was like, okay, girl, I guess nobody saw me. Okay. So we went in there. We got everything together. I was like, okay. So then, when we got the keys, everything was laid out for us. Like the gate key or the garage key was already there. Let me do this video. Shh. Yeah, video. Okay. So anyway, so we get there, and so, girl. Okay, so everything was laid out. It was really pretty. It looked just like the pictures. I was like, oh, they have the table set out, every kind of. Go in there with daddy. Go in there with daddy for right now. You're not being a good boy right now. So we go in there, and I said, okay. I like it. It was really pretty. It was very clean. Hey, we gotta be, how we gotta be right now. So I was like, everything was clean. I still do my little sanitizer. They had everything. They had Lysol. At least they had Lysol, because I sure can't find it. Anyway, so we get there. Everything was really cool. We enjoyed the first night. It was really great until my nose is running. It's air conditioning. Please forgive me. Until y'all, the ants was all up in our pizza. I put the pizza on the stove, right? The kids were done with it. I didn't eat that. I always get pizza for the kids. That's what they be want. So I was like, okay, I gave them the pizza. And so I put it on the stove. So I came back in the kitchen later on that night, and I was just like putting stuff up, you know. And I was like, what is that? What's crawling? Because I don't do nothing that crawl. I said, what is that? Because they didn't pay for me. I mean, they didn't pay to be here. So I don't need you to be here. I don't need no adults that ain't walking on two legs or anything that ain't walking on two legs in here with me. So I saw the ants. I took a video right away. You know what I'm saying? Pictures right away. They were so small though that you couldn't really see it on pictures. So I had to do a video. So I did the video because I need my receipts. So I said, okay, cool. I'm not that type of person that just trip on like everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an issue, but I was like, okay, let me put everything in the refrigerator. My first mind was like, let me get stuff that's out or sweet, put it in the refrigerator. Because who haven't dealt with ants at some point, right? Or maybe you haven't, but if you haven't, they come out for anything sweet right away. That's their thing, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I got everything there, and I thought about it. I was like, should I call this lady? Because you can text them through the apps. You always have communication. You always can talk to them whenever you need to talk to them. And her response was very quickly. She responds quickly. So the next, I felt the way, y'all, but I was just like, okay, I ain't gonna say much about it. I'm just gonna leave it alone, and I'm just gonna be like, whatever, right? So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna ask my husband. I was like, what you think? You think I should just let her know? Or whatever. He was like, yeah, let her know. We ain't gotta let her know right now. Let's just enjoy the night, and we put the food up. Everything is good. We'll be on the lookout just in case. Okay, so everything else about the place was cool. Everything else about the place was very comfortable. She had a whole lot of stuff laid out for her. It was washer and dryer. Everything was there. Detergent, whatever you needed was already provided for you. And so I enjoyed it. I needed to do a very important business proposal, and I just need, sometimes when you're in a different space, you can just think and things just flow, and you can just get things done, just right away. And so I was like, okay. And so the next day, I came up to my sister. I was like, girl, I didn't tell you about the ants. But she's like, ants? After you didn't pay your money? Girl, you better go and let her know what it is and what it ain't. I said, but yeah, I was going to leave it. I mean, no, dude. I said, okay. So, I was nice. I said, hey, let me just, hey, I just want you to know. See, did she get at me about something else? I think she was reminding me about something else, and I was responding back. And I said, oh, hey, I just want to be, I don't know if you're aware, but there are ants in the stove in the kitchen area. So I don't know if you know that, but I just want you to know or whatever. And so she got to typing back. And so you can see her typing or whatever. And so she was like, okay, no, I wasn't aware. I said, okay. It was a language barrier. And so I was like, okay. And it was been a language barrier ever since, she texted me, but I kind of know what she's talking about. When she tried to say stuff, I could tell that she's trying to. I mean, I know what she's saying, but she's of Asian persuasion. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, girl. I mean, I already seen her picture, so I knew she was Asian. I was like, okay. Because that was also the part of time we was in. I didn't know that. I don't care about all that. It don't bother me. I don't care. Okay. So basically, okay, so I'm like, I let her know. She was typing back. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I have my person come in after you leave, and we'll just, I guess she'll handle the issue. I said, oh, okay. She said, just put your food in the refrigerator. I said, oh, okay. I mean, I got common sense. I done already did that, girl. So I was like, child, don't give me. So I said, okay, cool. JoJo, that's her name. Oh, that's what she put down. JoJo. JoJo messed around and got twisted with me. So I left that alone. Last day, fast forward, because I ain't got time to be talking about this all day. Before I've been and got mad and called JoJo one more time and hit her up one more again. Because JoJo had me, what I say, twisty. So I said, okay, cool, girl. I said, well, here we go. I said, well, we left that alone. Last night there. Me and my husband cleaned up everything. We got play schoolers, preschoolers, whatever you want to call this age group. They ain't necessarily tall. I guess I got one taller, she 2, and then Shane is 3, like before this month. So I was like, okay, you know how that go. I'm back, I've been kind of just on them the whole trip, so it wasn't a whole lot to clean. Okay, so next day we getting out, we checking out. We didn't check out. Fast forward, checked out. I'm back in Moreno Valley. I'm back in the Riverside now. And so I get home, I'm unpacking, getting stuff together. You know how it is when you get back home. You gotta unpack and get yourself together and unwind and all of that jazz. I had to lean back on this because she's gonna piss me off. Everybody who know me, I already know. Just don't try me. Why? There's no need. Why? Through the whole conversation, I've been trying to keep this bond in here. But anyway, through the whole situation, the whole trip, I enjoyed it. It was really good for me. It was good for my soul, my kids, and everybody. Okay, so when all the way through, I was really nice with her, and she was nice with me. We were. I didn't see really any issue besides the ants, and for some, that was an issue, especially if it ruined your kids' dinner. Like that, I had to throw all the piece away. It tried to get into my little pecan pies I had bought from Walmart, girl, and I was like, oh, but they didn't get in there, and I put everything in the refrigerator by the time. Anyway, fast forward, I was just letting you know I was nice. So I hate for people to be like, oh, girl, you be tripping. I do, but not just on willy-nilly. I don't. Not just off the top and off the grid. So anyway, fast forward, because this is 11:40. I ain't trying to go that much. I ain't giving this much because it's going to make me mad again. So basically, okay, I get home. I get an email alert about a review. They want me to do a review. Oh, I was like, oh yeah, girl. I'll do a review. I get on there. I do the review. I do a review. I ain't even really, I wasn't all the way honest. I wasn't, because it just wasn't that big of a deal. It was, but it wasn't, and it was and it wasn't. That makes sense. I give her 4 stars, and then it's a whole list of questions they ask. Pretty good review. 48 hours it takes for you to change this review if you need to change this image. And you know what? I do need to change this review. So I get to it, right? It's a review for me. Oh yeah, y'all, they review you too. I get into my inbox and I said, well, let's see. And so I get into there and she said, Jerry, she didn't have, it was cannabis all over the house. All I smelled was cannabis. It was cannabis everywhere. It's like, she smoked all through my house. She smoked all in my house. I'm reading it like that because that's just how it sounded to me. Okay? So I said, what? What you say, girl? What? I said, she didn't try it. She done left a review on me saying I smoke weed all through her house. I have 2 kids. I don't smoke in front of my children. I don't allow anybody to smoke in front of my children. Okay? So, I'm mad because I gave you a review and I wasn't really honest with you. You just came out of willy-nilly style and just came for me. I said, what? I said, okay, you know what? I'm trying to keep this on 15 minutes. So I said, I go back to try to change my review. No, you got 48 hours. Wait. AirBNB told me, the app. I said, okay, because it got to be published. I said, okay, I'll wait. But I couldn't wait. So I inboxed her, because you still can inbox. I didn't know that. I said, oh, I can still inbox from when I was being nice. When I told her about the ants, I said, okay, lady, JoJo. I said, listen, I did not appreciate the review that you left on me, saying that I smoked in your house. Let's be clear. There was smoking, but it was never in your home. Let's be clear about that. It was smoking, y'all ain't gonna lie. It was smoking in the house. I don't smoke, but my husband does. And that's our business. And I'm prerogative. And it's not against the law in California. So he did his thing, I don't care. But it was never in the house. Why would I smoke in somebody's house though? Like that. It was really a nice house. Even if it wasn't nice, it's not mine. I don't want nothing coming back on me. I don't want no smoke, no, I don't know, ashes. I don't want none of this. So it's a nice balcony. We're gonna smoke out there. If that's what it's gonna be. If anybody gonna be smoking, they gonna do that out there. And that's where it was. Now, mind you, we took a trip to Walmart a couple times and came back. You know, that night, or one of the nights that we was there, and we was all in the corridor of the place, and I was like, get it how you live. Ain't nobody mad at y'all. So it was like, it wasn't new. So basically, I went back and forth with her. I said, excuse me, ma'am. I said, ain't nobody smokes in your house. Well, I can smell it. I'm not the only, she said the cleaning man came in and he smelled it. I said, okay. Okay, girl. And then she had a 3 o'clock check-in. I said, okay, girl. And then they smelled it too. I said, okay, girl. Ain't nobody smelled that much weed. And my thing is, it was in a container on the counter before we left. It was on a container, closed, of course. I mean, if it's strong, it's strong. I mean, but like I said, ain't nobody smelled. To say that it was all through the house, she ain't seem like I was in a Snoop Dogg video. And I said, girl, ain't nothing going on like that. Now, that's ridiculous. I said, no, I ain't got to lie. I just told you what it was. It wasn't smoke, it was marijuana. I said, I never did say it was. I know what kind of smoke it was, girl. JoJo was trying me, y'all. I said, I don't care about that, okay? I'm telling you that's true, but how is it that you real in your chest about this, but did you tell everybody about them ants? Did you let somebody know about them ants? Did your cleaning man do anything about them ants? And what kind of cleaning man do you have that it wasn't a Snoop Dogg video, but let's say it was, and he couldn't get that out? What kind of cleaning service is it at all that from somebody that smoked on the balcony of his home that couldn't get that out? If it was a smell there anyway. We have our own cleaning business, Southern Breeze Cleaning Solutions out there. For those who are out there in the River County, the Riverside, did I say River County? Riverside County. We do COVID cleaning, deep cleaning for your facilities, for your schools, for your homes. Get out your girl. But anyway, so I know a little bit about cleaning. And I know about, you know, how something should be, even if it was a whole lot of weed in the house, which it was not. What kind of cleaning man can't get rid of that if that's what it was? But a lot of people that don't smoke and don't like any smoking will off the top be like, they smell a hint. It was all through the house. Trust me, my mom and look, I've been there, done it with people that's like, they smell a hint of weed in your house. Hey, y'all been smoking all of it. Ain't nobody did all that. Calm down. If you're not no smoker, then I understand that ain't nobody hating against that. Do you? But don't make it seem like it was off the top like that. Calm down. Calm down. So basically, I went back and forth with this girl, and I told her, see, my thing is this: if you think weed smoke is a little bit more of an issue than your ant problem, then man, you got an issue anyway. I said, but think about it, I gave you the benefit of the doubt and did not put that in your review because it was something that I could deal with. If you can't deal with it, I've had this happen before. I said, you have. I know you have, because the minute I walk into the corridor, I smell weed. So don't do me. I was like, it was a nice area, but it's legal out here, y'all. I still have to deal with it because I'll be like, so somebody smoking, I'll be like, oh, you're like, okay, we're in California. We're not in Texas anymore. So I was like, okay, so you didn't deal with this before, but you keep making it an issue when I'm like, okay, if you don't want anybody smoking in your house, that is a part of your rules and regulations. I get that. But ain't nobody did that in your home, and it was not smelling like that, and I was not nose blind. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying, you were good about everything else. I said, I know I was. I was good about this too. So I'm not really sure what y'all talking about. What you or your cleaning man was talking about. I was through with it. It did not mess up my whole shoot because I still had a good time. But people will try you. You know what I'm saying? They will try you. I don't know what it had to do with. I don't know if I look like, you know, around the way girl, then, you know, must have smoke all of, you know, I'm not going to go off the color of my skin. I ain't finna play on that. But you know how things can be just made a certain way just because of who you are. I said, girl, bye. I don't have time for this, y'all. I'm gonna make this is almost 20 minutes. I didn't mean to, but girl, they tried you, girl. And at the end of the day, I said, in 48 hours, baby, it will be a revised review for you, girl. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to my little story time. I will have some more because I have a whole lot in the arsenal, so don't even worry about it. If you like this kind of content, get back at me, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for coming to Jeresspace, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I won't be pissed off.